here we go again. It is the Jah Pint Show, episode number 10, coming straight to you.
I'm reviewing Half Pint's contract right here. You see this? This is a contract. Is that easy? It could be over. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. All right, let's continue.
His contract is written in crayon, invisible crayon at that.
Okay.
So here we go into the first video, and that happens to be ODB from the wu-tang Clan.
Oh my goodness. I just have to get medicated to watch this cat.
The fact that he used this video is part of Dolomite, and this video is funny.
It is. I like the whole 70s joint. They have words going under that, because I don't think many people could understand what he was saying. I think he was making up words as he went along, and I don't think it's a bad thing.
But again, that's what you loved about ODB. Come on, this was the same dude that showed up on MTV going to get his food stamps.
In a limo.
Exactly.
And then showed up at the Grammy Awards, went up on the stage,
and said,
toe up, twisted.
Love the kids.
Toe up, twisted, and then got escorted out the back door. He wasn't afraid to be who he was.
Absolutely.
And in a world where a lot of people are afraid, scared to death to be who they are. And listen, production, if Half Pint raises her voice again in here, can we get security? A little closer?
Let me knock you out on this webcam here.
What we got next?
And that would be Eminem. And my name is Slim Shady. I think people at first didn't get it because it was so different. And here you have this white rapper coming out who's not afraid to disrespect his own self. Not even disrespect himself, to expose himself. He also had lyrical prowess. He also had a flow, he had a style, and he wasn't afraid to stay in his lane, to create a lane.
I think he looks at the world, and I think he looks at the world and he realizes that this whole thing, this whole big conglomerate, this whole planet is full of shit. So he does what he wants to do, and he's laughing at the world.
But again, when you look at his body of work, you listen to him, you can appreciate his struggle and his upcoming because he stayed true to himself. He didn't try to be something that he wasn't.
I really wasn't feeling that video, but I had a lot of respect for the cat because I looked at him and I'm like, yo, that little white kid he got it. I don't remember a lot of his quotes, but there's one that stands out of my brain. If I was a black artist, I would not have sold a fraction of what I've been selling. I sell what I'm selling largely because I'm white. And that tore him up when they heard that. And the whole thing is, you know what? He's got too much power, but he has power. He's got his own record label. It's too late now. He can do what he wants to do.
Absolutely.
But he also realizes that you got freedom of speech, but watch what you say.
All right, here we go with the next song. And this happens to be n.w.a. And they are an intricate part of hip-hop and the establishment of what we see now and it being global.
How are they an intricate part of hip-hop? Or
because what we see is we see the transition of
maybe
hip-hop.
They contributed to the downfall of hip-hop? To the roller coaster effect? Being driven over the cliff?
No, let me tell you.
She swallowed it.
That was but listen, hold on. Let's look at the beginning of their work.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
And I understand that. And I understand that. In the beginning, they became, what they were was the flip side of the coin of Public Enemy. In the beginning. But at the same time, if you look at the dynamics of n.w.a. and what they were trying to do in the beginning, they were taking more of the mentality of the Black Panther Party than you would say than like maybe even X-Plan and Public Enemy from the standpoint of we're talking about what's going on in our community, we're talking about what's going on in our hood, and we're gonna galvanize. Now what happened after Ice Cube left? Because he was the writer? This album, Straight Outta Compton, this was an introduction to n.w.a. This was an introduction saying, yo, world, this is us, and this is what we about.
It was genius to me because we're going to come out as these militant cats with these guns, this, that, and the third, and right away, without even exploring the avenues, you'll put this out there. It's these black kids with shotguns and machine guns, and yeah, we're gonna destroy the black community some more with this. But what do they come out and say? Fuck the police, 100 miles and running.
But they controlled that content.
But once again, that shit backfired on them again. Now these cats went platinum and double platinum with no airplay.
Right.
So what did that show you?
That shows you that people will find good music when they want it. And again, that's what we've been talking about.
If you tell people the truth, they will listen. I'm Jah.
And I'm Half Pint. And thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Jah Pint Show.
Peace.